Hey guys, welcome to Saturday Night Monster. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to give you my point of view on a few things. And this isn't a rant or anything, just Saturday Night Monster telling the world his opinions. Take it or leave it, it's free. There has been some concern lately over some YouTubers getting their accounts stolen. So that's just one of the things I want to talk to you about today. But I also want to share with you my story of making Pokemon Duel videos for YouTube. If this sort of video doesn't interest you or just isn't for you, then don't watch it. Wait for the next one to come out instead of leaving me a thumbs down or whatever. If you're still here, then I hope you enjoy this. I've always had an Apple smartphone. It's got its problems, but it's what I have, so I'm just going to talk about the Apple Store. When the Apple Store first started charging for apps, I couldn't believe that anyone would pay money, real money, for something that they couldn't see or hold in their hand, something virtual. When I bought my Xbox, it was a physical product that took up space in my living room, and I felt I got something for my money. Apps from the Apple Store were 99 cents, then $1.99. Then one day I saw an app for $5.99, and I was blown away. I thought, man, they're really pushing the boundaries now, aren't they? Slowly but surely, that started to seem normal to me. Then $15 and $20, and I thought, well, I guess there is time that went into making this game so good. It's still roughly a third of a physical game for my Xbox, but I just couldn't see myself spending that kind of money on a virtual game still. Then one day, this 8-year-old kid with rich parents came up to me and showed me all the cars he had on his racing game app for his phone, and started to explain to me that this one car cost him $50, this one was $60, and another one was $80. $80 for one of the cars to play a virtual game? Needless to say, I was speechless. I just couldn't get my head around it. I thought, maybe I heard that wrong, but it was true. When I started playing Pokemon Duel, I was FTP, or free to play. And I just recently had given up on Pokemon Go, since it just seemed there would never be a Gen 2 release. The game seemed to be dying off, and all these empty promises of Gen 2 coming out never seemed to come into fruition. And battling with other players, which was what everyone really wanted, looked like it was an impossibility for them to do. Then one night, Pokemon Duel came out. A new Pokemon game with Pokemon from other generations caught my eye. And it was buggy as heck, right from the start. But I pulled 2 Manaphy's with the free gems that they were giving us at the time to hook us in. And I remember just staring at these beautiful 3-dimensional underwater creatures that spun around with all the bubbles and cool lighting effects. And I was just absolutely amazed. I was hooked. This new game had taken a hold of my creativity. It took hold of my thoughts when I imagined what decks I could build, wanting to build the invincible deck. And it took the harsh realities of the real world away too, which incidentally was something that I needed at the time. But the one thing it didn't take away from me was my money. That, my friends, stayed in my pocket. I had debated starting a YouTube channel for many months because I enjoyed the game so much, and I wish I had done that back then because people were getting hundreds of subscribers a month after the release of the game. Finally, in early August of 2017, I pulled the trigger and started the channel. Within a week, I had 100 subscribers, and within 10 days, I had the minimum requirements of 10,000 views that I needed to become monetized, which was a new rule that YouTube had just implemented to weed out the poor actors, so to speak. Those initial videos I released continue to do well to this day for some reason. Some of them have over 20,000 views. After a week or so of making videos and staying up all night editing, I started to burn out very quickly. Yep, in a week. So I thought I'd take a couple of days off making videos. Like, I'm talking 1 or 2 days, right? No big deal. I had heard that YouTube would punish those who were inconsistent with their uploads, and I thought, how true can it be? Well, guess what, guys? It was true. I was never able to get that many views on any videos ever again after taking that break. The next 100 subs were a grind, but I eventually made it to 200. Initially, I thought I'd be at 1,000 subs within a month, the way things were going, but it didn't quite happen that way. I did, however, continue to enjoy the exposure that monetization gave me. When I was at around 500 subscribers, which was probably around 2018, YouTube announced that everyone with less than 1,000 subs would be demonetized. And as we got closer to the date of the cutoff, I saw a gradual daily tapering off of my views, and now I struggle to get 100 views on any video that I make. My subs get unsubbed by YouTube, and I know, because people ask me why they've had to resubscribe to my channel. I see their names coming up more than once in my notifications. Hey, Jimmy63 has just subscribed to you, and I think, I know that guy. What the heck, YouTube? Honestly, for any YouTuber starting out, and I'm so sorry to sound discouraging or be the bearer of bad news, but maybe you're a star. Maybe you'll do well at this game, but I don't see you getting the popularity of any bigger YouTubers. In other words, you're too late, and I'm really sorry, but quite frankly, I probably started about a month too late myself. If I had over 1,000 subs, I'd be monetized, and therefore promoted by YouTube. And I'm not sour grapes, I accept it totally. I'm merely stating my opinion. I've got a few loyal subs at the moment, and I thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I'm still here, not going anywhere in a hurry, so don't worry about that. I just want to say that it saddens me to see new awesome talent starting their Pokemon Duel channels, and they can't even get 75 views for a massive booster opening. If your channel doesn't take off right at the beginning, and this isn't true in all cases, but if you want to put your energy into something that grows on YouTube, Pokemon Duel isn't going to provide you with that. And if you think that you'll be able to build a small base and then move on to something else later, YouTube doesn't work like that. People have tried it, and YouTube will not let you promote something new just because you have clout with a great fan base. YouTube will just see you as providing content to your viewers that they aren't interested in, and promote your channel a little less next time you go back to Pokemon Duel videos. I've been there, done that. Unless you're Casey Neistat, you can't do whatever you feel like on YouTube and take breaks and still have the platform promote you. So let's take a step back. When I was free to play, I couldn't understand why everyone had 3 Articunos and 3 Moltres and I had none. Did I just have bad luck? I didn't realize that people were already paying massive amounts of money that this game was asking for in terms of gems for the boosters. When I started my channel, I was reluctant to spend any money, but I saw a Choctopus video and I thought I had to do booster openings to be popular. So I started spending and getting a lot of new figures, and it was fun, and I rationalized it as an investment in building my YouTube audience. I was always skeptical about that user ID that was plastered on every second page in the game, however, so I did my very best to cover that up right from the get-go. And while that's fine and dandy when your videos are short, but once they start getting to 12 or 15 minutes, it becomes tedious, especially when you're trying to get a video out there before everyone goes to bed. So for those people who do live streams that are like more than an hour, or even 3 hours, and I only know one person who does that at the moment, that's just not possible. All I can say is be careful. Someone can go through all my videos right now, and you won't be lucky enough to steal my account. Sorry, bad guys, but you will give me some extra views, so please feel free. I feel really bad for the YouTubers who lost their accounts. It was silly for the developers to let the very people who promote their game down in such a manner. When I'm editing videos, it's a pain, it really is. And then there are countless stories of the people who spent their money, or perhaps more importantly their time in the game, and lost their accounts because of a technical problem or a stolen phone. It's not right. And I'm sure that if the developers could fix this problem, they would have done so already, instead of investing all their energies into new contracts with their lawyers for us to agree to. So I don't think that that problem will be fixed, because they would have to reinvent the game completely with the programming. And I don't think that they're willing to invest in a game that's already tapering off. To be honest with you, I don't think anyone should have spent any money on any virtual game. I think it's dead money, and I already know that when I play this game. As long as you know that, and you accept that you're depriving yourself and possibly your loved ones from your time and your money, and you take full ownership of your squandering, as I do, then just continue doing what you've been doing. I will not, however, tell people to boycott this game. I enjoy this game. I play responsibly as possible. I spend my money responsibly, if that's even a thing, which I doubt it is. But anyway, I will continue to spend my money on this game, for now. Maybe not as much as I used to, and you guys can do whatever suits you. How you spend your money is your business, and you probably already know that. You don't need me to tell you. It's also your family's business, Do what's right for you and for your family and make your own decisions. This is not meant to be taken as a threat. I have no affiliation whatsoever with Pokemon Duel. If this game, however, stops making money, just remember that the developers will cease providing support for it, and everyone, all those nice people who have invested their time and their money and their energy, as well as those making YouTube videos, will lose it all. Then again, any time and money you've already invested in this game is already gone. In 100 years, this game won't be here anyway. So just keep that in mind. You're paying with your time and money, or both, for your gratification, which is instantaneous, and that feeling will be gone one day, just like the time and the money. Guys, I don't have anything more to say. Keep on rocking whatever you do. As always, best intentions to absolutely everyone. This is Saturday Night Monster, signing out. Peace, guys.